We are starting off the first hand, and auction's given to us. This would not have been my choice, but everyone else is in the same spot as us. So North passes, that's our partner. We get a 2-heart preempt by East, 6-card heart suit, and for whatever reason that I can't understand, we decide to overcall 3 diamonds. I mean, if I was forced to make a bid on this hand, I would have chosen double, because we at least have a way to find a spade fit if I do that. But I'm pretty sure I would just pass. We have an 11 count, partner's a passed hand, we have length in the opponent's suit. I don't really see any reason to get involved. Anyway, here we are. We get the 7 of clubs lead. Whoa. Okay, first off, partner and I are on the same page, apparently, about this auction. Because if I held a 10 count with a good 7-card suit of my own, I would bid over 3 diamonds. I mean, I would definitely just bid 3 hearts with partner's hand and expect that 1 heart stopper was enough to take 9 tricks and no trump. But partner passes, and so here we are now. So the 7 of clubs lead is a little weird to me because I think most of the time West would prefer to lead a heart from a doubleton. So that makes me think that West could have the ace of hearts, and that's the reason why West didn't lead a heart at trick 1. Which is a little unfortunate, because if East doesn't have the heart ace, I mean, let's say East has no aces, then where are East's values? Like Queen Jack 6 of hearts isn't really enough to open 2 hearts on its own, at least not for the robots, and therefore I think East might need to have the club king. Also, the fact that we did get a club lead as opposed to a lead from any other suit might indicate that West is not afraid of leading away from a king here. I mean, if West is sitting on this 15 count, like ace of diamonds, ace of spades, ace of hearts, king of clubs, of course they're going to have to pick something to lead. I probably would have led the ace of hearts, though, from that holding, so... Very tricky board to start out. So we could take the club finesse. That is one thought. If West is led from king 8, 7 of clubs, which is possible, take the club finesse. That means we have a discard for one of our losers. And then we probably would still be able to either ruff a spade in the dummy, or at least use the jack of diamonds to get back there. Like, we wouldn't need to catch the ace of clubs immediately. We could play on other suits first. Obviously, if I take the club hook and it loses, we're not too happy about it. But we will still be able to use the ace of clubs to pitch a loser at some point during the play. I think I'm going to try the finesse. If it wins, I will have a lot of information about what to do on the hand. And if it loses, I don't think it's costing me a trick. It might make my life a little more challenging. But the queen of spades will definitely be a dummy entry to get back to the stranded ace of clubs. Jack of diamonds is probably a dummy entry. Alright. Great. East has the king of clubs. Well, the 7 of spades comes back through. Not the greatest of news. Now whenever East gets in again, which might be with a heart card at some point, they'll be able to put another spade through. Looks like spades are 5-2 as well. So I'm pretty sure I should cash the club ace right now. And I guess I'm gonna discard a spade. There's no way I ruff both of these spades in the dummy. Okay, good start. So if I play another club, West is gonna ruff. What do I think West's shape is? I suspected spades are 5-2. So West would have started with 5 spades, 2 hearts, 2 clubs, and therefore 4 diamonds. That actually seems somewhat likely. So I could play another club pitching a spade. I mean, if I'm certain about the distribution, and if I'm certain about the location of the heart ace, given that West didn't lead a heart at trick 1, I could maybe pull trumps and duck 2 hearts, setting up my king that way. I suppose regardless, a club pitching a spade is probably a good plan. West can cash a spade, but West will be effectively like end played into leading red suits for us at that point, which I think is going to be helpful. And, you know, it's very possible that West started with ace-10 fourth of diamonds, which we might not have been able to pick up, regardless of what we did. Okay, 4 of diamonds comes back. Last chance to win in dummy and lead a heart towards the king. I mean, I suppose I should win the jack of diamonds. I think that's an important thing to do. There's no reason to take this hook. If we've counted out West's shape correctly, then West is down to 3 diamonds remaining. So we don't really need to take the hook, running this around to our 9. There is the question, though, if I go jack of diamonds and I lead a heart, right? And East plays low. Well, that's bad news. That's really bad news. Because now I'm kind of stuck into this position where I have to guess if I should play East or West for the heart ace. I really don't know who's more likely to hold that card. I mean, I guess regardless of what I do, I have to make a decision about the ace of hearts. I'm gonna win the jack of diamonds, I'm gonna lead a heart, and I think if East doesn't play the ace, I'm gonna duck it. Ace of hearts? No! East had ace, queen, jack, 10. No, ace, queen, jack, 9. Sixth of hearts and the king of clubs, and open 2 hearts. Also, West led a doubleton club rather than a doubleton heart at trick 1 on this auction. Wow. I don't think that could have gone worse, as usual. That feels like a common saying when I play some of these events. That's too bad. Yeah, we could have done a lot better. I mean, obviously we could have done a lot better if we'd played the hand differently. If I just like won the ace of clubs and led a heart to the king, I would be very happy on this layout of the cards, but I don't think what I did was that unreasonable. We're probably gonna get a 0 on the first hand. Not a great way to start the event, but we have plenty of boards to catch back up. All right, another one of these ridiculous auctions that should never have happened. So let's see what happened here. East opened a club, we overcalled a spade. I mean, like, so far so good. I think some people might prefer to like make a takeout double, get both spades and hearts into the picture, because this is not a hand that we can actually bid twice. You should never be overcalling a spade and then bidding 2 hearts, red with like 5-4, no values in your suits. Bunch of wasted stuff in the opponent's suits. But you know, whether you want to overcall a spade or make a takeout double, I think that's a matter of opinion. West bids a no trump, East bids 2 clubs, and this one no trump bid should be a huge warning sign to us already that we shouldn't be bidding anymore. That means West has spade stuff stacked up behind us, but we decide to bid 2 hearts. Partner corrects to 2 spades. There's a takeout double. Okay, well, I don't know what this double is specifically, but whatever it is, it's bad news for us. East seems to think that they have spades, but maybe that's just like, you know, ace third, given that their partner bid a no trump. Well, we're here. We get the 5 of clubs lead. Opponents are going to take 2 clubs off the top. And I guess let's see what happens at trick 3. So club to the king, ace of clubs, East rebid a 5-card club suit. Please stop doing this. Hey, Claudinerm, how are you? 10 of clubs. Okay. I'm going to ruff. Ace of hearts. Heart. Another club. I'm gonna ruff again. This is going great. Hey, we took a trick. That's good news. So hearts are 3-3. I'm just gonna try and cash 2 diamonds. If these cash, I can ruff a heart high and just lose the ace of spades from here. So we can claim down 2. But obviously, from a match point perspective, this would be a ridiculously awful result. East probably made a number of bidding mistakes on this hand, but got rewarded based on our 2-heart bid. I mean, for starters, I would just open a no trump with 14 and a good 5-card suit. Okay, well, board 2 is probably fine, but board 1 we definitely scored a 0. But board 2, everyone's gonna be here. Obviously, we don't have any control over the auction in these things, and I think we took as many tricks as we could. No real way around the opponents just cashing all of their aces and kings. So board 3, We open a diamond with our 14 count. Partner jumps to 3 diamonds, preemptive, all pass. This 3 diamond bid is something that the robots don't really understand. They'll do it with 9 high card points in a balanced hand. They'll also do it with hands like this, which are a real 3 diamond preempt, 3 high card points, long diamond suit, no outside values. And that's just way too wide ranging to be able to bid constructively over it. Alright, we get a heart lead, that's into our king. Probably good news, might mean the ace of spades is offside though. Let's see how the defense plays to trick 2. I imagine we'll get a spade switch of some kind. The 10 of spades, yeah. The spade switch could be from a variety of things. So it could be something like queen 10 third. If East is worried that, we might have a spade holding like king third, East might want to stay on lead. So this is a pretty, strong play if that's the case. Could be like 10 doubleton. I mean, it could be away from the ace. I think that's less likely against these opponents, but against human opponents... Well, against human opponents, I would probably just instantly play the king. There's not much else that we could really think about. They, of course, could underlead the ace. A spade switch is almost automatic here. Looking at this dummy. We don't really have great prospects for discarding a spade. If East has the queen jack of clubs, we could technically hook twice and pick up 3 tricks in the suit, but that's very unlikely. Our spade spots are just not quite good enough to collect an extra trick in that suit. I think I'm gonna play low. I don't exactly know what I'm hoping for. I mean, I said East could have queen 10 third, so from a similar reasoning, East could have queen 10 fourth, in which case West is going to have ace jack doubleton. But I have the suspicion there's not much we can do. It was 10 doubleton. Oh, and we get a club switch, which is very interesting. A 4th round of spades would have forced us to kind of guess what to do in the diamond suit. I mean, I would have to ruff with the 10. So this should be a fairly revealing play, meaning that we should be able to hook the queen of diamonds now. Apparently not. Okay, it was ace queen offside anyway. But yeah, I mean, that was a pretty bad play from West, not playing a 4th round of spades through. Well, they won the ace of hearts and cashed 3 spade tricks and then took 2 diamonds from there. Again, a pretty flat board. Not really sure what to say about that one. So board 4, maybe we will get luckier in this contract. Looks like we finally have a bit of a more normal auction. Club by our partner, we decide to bid 2 no trump with our 11 count. Partner bids 3 no. Okay. This is a hand where we can actually fool around a little bit. We have to decide, do we want to go after clubs? Maybe we want to try and set up a diamond trick. And also we might have to guess how to play the spade suit later in the hand. There is the potential for a frozen spade suit, queen 10 third, opposite ace third. I think to start with, let's go after the clubs. So we'll play a club to the queen. If nothing interesting happens, we can cash the ace of clubs and then set up our clubs. So we'll start there. Okay. Ooh, and we get a spade switch immediately. Well, I'm definitely going to stick in the 10. I don't think East would just voluntarily lead a spade away from the king into the ace here when a heart return is very safe. Okay, so spade to the 10 and king. We'll win the ace. Now what? West played the 9 of clubs on the first round of the suit. I'm tempted to play a club to the 7 against these defenders. So what holdings would West play the 9 from that include the 10? I guess they might play it from 10, 9 third. Alright, I'll play the jack. Oh, man. I almost did the right thing. It's a little strange, I guess, that East won the king of clubs in the first round. If East had ducked, would I have gone wrong? I suppose not. No, if East had ducked, I would have gone wrong. I would have cashed the ace immediately. So, yeah, it's maybe a little weird, but obviously East doesn't know what they're doing. That's too bad, though. Well, not much we can do here other than just cash out. So we're going to be down 1. I mean, unless someone has a really, really long diamond suit that they haven't told anyone about. Okay. They have the last 2 tricks. We could pick that up. I was tempted to play a club to the 7. I mean, maybe I should have. I just don't know if West is ever sticking in the 9 from 10-9. I thought maybe 10-9 third they might try and put in the 9, hoping their partner had like king-jack third. But maybe I did the wrong thing. Winning the king of clubs was definitely a single dummy mistake from our robot East. Like, I don't think an expert player would have made this mistake. I think an expert player would just duck the king of clubs, knowing that Declare is just going to cash the ace next, and that's going to ruin his chances in the club suit. But yeah, then kind of the weird thing that happened next was when I led the 2 of clubs, East played the 6. And for whatever reason, this made me believe West had the 3 remaining. This has not been a very good start. And I don't feel like I have done anything particularly wrong, but we've gotten some really poor results at the beginning. Like, I think some people will make that previous board, and obviously board 1 is a huge disaster. Anyway, on to board 5. We open a no trump in 3rd seat. Partner asks us about our majors and bids 3 now. Get a diamond lead. Can't imagine this finesse is working. It's just been one of those days. Ooh, so far it did. Well, so we have 3 diamond tricks. We have 2 spade tricks and 2 heart tricks is 7. We can technically force a club trick, just knocking out all of the ace, queen, and 10 for an 8th trick. Spade hook has a possibility to give us an extra trick, so does the 4th heart. Also, I mean, if this opening lead was, say, from king 3rd of diamonds, we might be able to collect 4 diamond tricks with the help of another finesse. It looks pretty natural to me to just lead a spade to the jack right now. One concern I have is that if the king of diamonds is actually onside, and there's no guarantee it is, East, looking at this dummy, may have ducked the king of diamonds, although I think that's unlikely given these defenders. Then West led away from a king in the diamond suit rather than, say, leading a spade from 3 small or 4 small. So I think there's a decent chance the queen of spades is actually offside. But I don't really have an alternative to playing a spade to the jack. I mean, I could duck a heart right now, but we don't even know if that's going to set up a heart trick. At least spade to the jack might set up a 4th spade if the suit is 3-3, even if the finesse loses. Or this could happen. 3 queen ace 10. What? Okay, so it looks like West started with 4 diamonds and 4 spades, but West diamonds are headed by the king. Why would you choose to lead a diamond away from king 4th as opposed to a spade from 10-9 4th? And I mean, what looks like a really, really long spade holding, like 10-9 8-7, for example, that seems like a pretty strong opening lead. I guess dummy showed a 4-card spade suit in the auction. That's a pretty good reason. I'm just trying to get a hold on the club suit, because I think what I'm going to do next is I'm going to lead a club, and I'm going to decide if I want to play low to the jack or low to the 8. Let's try that. That didn't work so well. Okay. A heart comes back. Let's take our diamond finesse now. 3, 7, jack, 9. I have the suspicion East has the 8 of diamonds remaining. So East started with 9, 8, deuce in the diamond suit. Well, let's continue clubs. Okay. At least that finesse worked. There's the 7 of spades return. So how many tricks do I have? Do I have 1 loser or 2 losers in this position? I mean, it might depend on the splits in the spade suit, right? I have 4 tricks in, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I do have a loser remaining, which means I can't just like start running tricks and hope to catch someone in some kind of squeeze. With that said, if I'm right about West having 4 spades and 4 diamonds, I can strip squeeze them. I can win the jack of spades, I can cash the king of clubs pitching a heart, king of hearts, play spade over to the king, and West will get caught having to come down to king doubleton of diamonds and the 4th spade. I mean, I might be wrong about the location of the split in the spade suit, but I guess we'll figure that out. I suppose you could argue I mean, East is known to have the club queen as well. I ran that jack of clubs to West's ace. So I could do this the other way. I could... I see. I need to guess what's going on in spades, right? Do I truly believe that West would lead a diamond from king 4th rather than 10, 9, 8, 7 of spades? I mean, I don't, but East play of the queen of spades at trick, whatever that was, trick 2 or something, doesn't make a lot of sense to me either, unless they have queen doubleton. Because I could play East for like 4 hearts, basically, and the queen of clubs and go like king of spades, ace of diamonds, pitching heart, spade to the jack, king of hearts, heart exit to East. I think I'm gonna rely on West having 4 spades. I don't know if this makes any sense, but let's go for it. So 7 of spades return, let's go king of clubs, pitching heart. Spade to the king. Perfect. Oh, no! Oh, no, come on. I stated my line of play. I was supposed to cash the king of hearts. What am I doing? Oh, I'm so bad. It's really just been one of those days. I don't know. So we had a 10th trick. At least we went plus, finally. But, man, I'm not having a good time today. This is not going very well. Okay. Try and refocus. Board 6. 3 passes. Our partner opens a club. A heart by us. 2 no by partner. 3 diamonds. Biggest missed opportunity? I don't think so. You missed board 1. Brad, I'm glad you're okay, by the way. I heard that you got into a little trouble. But good to see that you're doing well and continuing to troll me at every opportunity. That's what I appreciate most. So club, a heart, 2 no. We check back for heart fit, and we find it. You had to learn what some complicated medical terms mean? Yeah, I know the feeling. Diamond lead. Well, let's see what East returns at trick 2. You would advise not trying to figure out what that means when I'm behind the wheel. I will agree with you on that. I probably would not try and figure out what that means while behind the wheel of a car. Spade return. This could be away from the ace or queen. I think I'm just going to play low, though. Like, if I play the king and it's wrong and East happens to have queen 10 of spades, I lose a bunch of tricks. Spade rough? No. That's good news, because now we can use our 4th spade to pitch our club loser, assuming I don't screw something else up in the meantime. Alright, the hearts can be pulled. Hearts were 4-1, they were not. West was just playing random cards. 420, I'll take it. Nothing too complicated about that one. King of clubs is on side. Alright, 3 passes. East opens a heart in front of us. We overcall spade. Partner bids 2 spades. All pass. We get a club lead, not a heart. Well, the opponents are probably going to pull some trumps, which means we really need to find a way to set up this diamond suit quickly. I think I'm going to dump the queen of clubs at trick 1. This might make my life a little easier because I think East might be afraid of club pitches, and East might just start cashing hearts. Then I won't need to set up the diamond suit. But additionally, I'm preserving 2 club entries. So if it does go low spade, I can go ace of diamonds, diamond, ace of spades, spade. Now I still have 2 club entries to try and rough out the diamond suit. We get a club return. Man. No. How could East do this? This is incredible defense. Because now if clubs are 5-2, they're going to get a club rough. And I can't do anything about it. And pulling trumps is like not what I want. I want to rough a hardened dummy or set up diamonds. BBO's been working on open mic software. That's possible. You think they're listening to what I'm saying and trying to counteract me? We could maybe test this theory. Oh, wouldn't it be awful if East won the king of diamonds on the first round of the suit? Okay, I don't think that's what's going on. Heart. Hello? I mean, I'm not happy about what's going on. This is annoying. Down 1. Was there anything I could have done? I mean, they didn't get a club rough, and I don't know why. That was helpful. But I did end up losing a diamond rough. I don't know. Well, let's look at board 8. I feel like I'm out of it for whatever reason today. Maybe I just am. That's the problem. So we got 15 count. Pass, pass, pass to us. We should open a no trump, but we don't. We open a heart. Drury, 4 hearts. Okay. Club lead. Wow, if we had opened a no trump, we would have been in 3-0. That wouldn't be a great contract. 3 of clubs lead. 3 of clubs lead is a little suspicious. I am going to... Okay, I have a genius plan. Let's see how badly this goes. I'm gonna win the ace of clubs. I'm gonna pull a round of trumps. I'm gonna go ace of spades, run the 10 of spades. And if that wins, I get to play a heart to dummy, ruff a spade, setting up 2 discards, play another heart to dummy, pulling trumps, assuming they're 3-2, and then I can play 2 spades, pitching 2 diamonds, and knock out the club king. I still have a heart in my hand. This is gonna go great. And I think there's a good chance of success. I mean, if this queen of spades is with West, we're gonna take 12 tricks. And kind of my rationale for it is that if West has led a club away from the king, then I'm very certain that West has the queen of spades. Not if it's singleton queen. You're right about that. You're right. Not if it's queen fifth either. But, you know, we'll figure that out when we get there. Anyway, I think I'm just going to do it. And let's see how badly this goes. Okay, okay. Queen of Hearts. No! Man! Doesn't anyone teach me to just like pull trumps and then set up my side suit? If I just pulled hearts and then played ace of spades, spade to the jack, we would at least make 11 tricks now. What a disaster. Oh, hello. Okay, well, regardless, we do still make 11 tricks, but we have to lose 2. To lose a diamond and a club. It was a singleton club. Oh my god, look at that. That's amazing. At least we didn't fall for the trap of taking the club hook at trick 1. That's lucky. I never truly believe the robots lead singletons because they so often lead from a doubleton. Now, obviously this couldn't be a doubleton. We're looking at the 2 in dummy. 450. I don't think we could have done better. That club lead knocked out our late entry to dummy, so we couldn't really just set up the spade suit after pulling trumps. We got to 5 diamonds somehow. 1 heart, 2 spade overcall, and we bid 3 diamonds with this hand. Why did we bid 3 diamonds? What the hell is 3 diamonds? Just make a negative double. What are you doing? We have both minors. Man. Also, partner passes out 2 spades doubled. That's going to be a real slaughter. Okay, anyway, we've been 3 diamonds, 4 spades by West, 5 diamonds, only 5 diamonds by our partner. King of spades lead. I am going to rough high just in case. And I am going to hit the claim button. They can have a heart trick. They didn't even lead their stiff heart! Not quite a slam. Almost a slam alert. But no, there was a heart rough coming. West just didn't believe it. Because I think the robots are programmed to believe that preempts do not include an outside ace. It might even be that they are programmed to believe preempts don't include an outside king. So frequently they'll defend. Like if I preempt 2 hearts and I have like the king of spades on the outside, they will just lead the ace of spades setting up my king, thinking that their partner must have it. Otherwise, how could I possibly preempt with that card? We got to 3 clubs here somehow. I opened a club. Okay, I opened a club and I see that partner has 7 solid clubs and their first bid was not clubs. Or a Q bid. That's a little surprising. It's also surprising that we're only at the 3 level when partner has 7 tricks in their own hand. But how did this happen? A diamond overcall, partner bid a heart. We bid a spade. 2 diamonds by West. Our partner bid 3 clubs. Okay, I don't see why we should be bidding over that. Partner has a 14 count. What? What is this? Oh god. We're like on a heart finesse for a grand, and we're in 3 clubs. Oh my. Wow, Trump split badly. Also, the opponents have a 10-card diamond fit that they never found. Who would have thought the overcaller would have the King of Hearts? 170, huh? That one will be fairly flat. Wow, spades were 7-0 as well. Kind of wild. We have another slam. Finally they bid one, but this time we're just off 2 caching tricks. Okay. I'll look at the auction quickly. A diamond, a spade, 2 hearts reverse. Partner jumps to 4 hearts. Wouldn't 3 hearts be forcing? So 4 hearts is what? I mean, apparently like a picture bid? I don't know. Okay, so 4 hearts, apparently showing extras. 4 spade Q bid. Stop Q bidding voids in partner suit. 5 diamond Q bid. Stop Q bidding voids in partner suit. 6 hearts. Ah, good. Yes, yes. When we bypass the 5 club Q, now that we know Queen 10 third is off a control, we should bid the slam. That's excellent. King from ace king, so East has the king of clubs. Which means I think what I want to do is I want to dump the 10 on the first trick. I'm certain West is just going to continue a club, but still. I'm going to do my best to dissuade them from that. Club rough? No. Are hearts 5-0? They're not. I suppose I can't claim yet. Okay, now I can claim. Just in case spades were 6-1 in addition, and the ace of diamonds was not cashing. Diamond by West, heart by East, a spade. Oop, here's the auction. A diamond by West, a heart by East. We overcall spade. We have 10. Okay. 2 diamonds by West, 2 spades by our partner. Pass, pass. Reopening double. 3 hearts by East is interesting, because West has denied 3-card heart support. West didn't make a support double. So East should tend to have a pretty long heart suit for this bid most of the time. Partner balances with 3 spades, which feels like can't be a very good bid, red on white in this type of auction, but maybe there are some hands where you want to do it. Like probably if you had 4-card spade support, you might take this route. hoping to buy it cheaply in 2 spades, but then getting pushed to the 3 level. But yeah, this is not the hand you want to do it with. If you want to do anything, just double 3 hearts with North. But I think just passing it out looks fine. King of Diamonds lead. Well, I suspect I should win the ace. And I suppose I'm going to go after club ruffs. Okay. Don't really know what else to do. 5 queen. So if East wins this club trick, I mean, it looks like East might have the king, queen of clubs for this play. If East wins this club trick, East won't be able to play a diamond through because West has the 6-card suit over here for the 2 diamond bid, but East will switch to trumps. And if I win the ace and play a club, West winning will be able to go like diamond, diamond. East can pitch some clubs on those tricks, but West won't be able to like profitably switch to trumps. I think I would prefer the second plan. So let's let West, oh, East wins anyway. Now that's interesting because all of the king, queen, and jack of clubs have come down. I am missing the 7 and the 10, but I have the suspicion that East might have just the 10 of clubs remaining. Like East started with king, queen, 10 of clubs, singleton, diamond. That would give him 5 hearts and 4 spades. Wait. Maybe that's not what's going on. I think regardless, I should duck this trick. I don't have the ability to ruff 2 clubs anyway. So let's let West win this. Play 2 rounds of diamonds. East pitches a heart. Plays back the king of spades. I guess I'm gonna ruff a club and hope that things go well from there. Man, East had king, queen, 10-2 to begin. Not much I can do about it at this point. If I lead a heart and East doesn't win this trick, then... well, yeah, I just need to be able to rectify the count somehow, and there's no way to do that. I suppose I could play a diamond and pitch a heart. As long as West doesn't switch to hearts, then we're in good shape. But West, of course, will find the heart switch there. I don't know. Yeah. Down 1. Yeah, good to see you, Ewan. Have a good lurk, Brad. 4 boards to go. I think I have like a 40% game right now. I haven't done too much wrong, but some of our results are going to be quite poor. 2 diamonds by North. We bid 3 clubs. 3 diamonds by our partner. We bid 3 spades. First of all, how is this not forcing? And second of all, should we really be doing that with our hand? I don't know what I would do over 2 diamonds. I would probably just pass. Like, the stiff ace of diamonds is such a bad card and no trump. I would be a little bit sad if partner turned up with the club king, but then maybe we have the heart suit wide open. Yeah, I think passing 2 diamonds is probably the way to go. It's a good hand. But here we are. We're in a... I mean, okay, this isn't the real auction, is it? Partner passed 3 spades with 2 spades and 2 clubs here. They're just like, well, I opened 2 diamonds. What more did you want me to do? I wanted to pass, except you made a forcing bid. But obviously this should be forcing too. Wow. Okay. So we get a spade lead. Trump lead's a little bit scary. Generally, that might indicate an opponent has very long trumps. But it could just be like 4 small or something. I don't have a dummy entry, so I can't really take the club hook. Spade to the king. West led a spade away from the queen. Oh. This is going to go really poorly. Okay, I think I can force a dummy entry. So I can unblock the diamond ace and lead the club queen. And the opponents can't really afford to duck that, because then I can get a club ruff. I mean, I'm not going to take a ton of tricks on this hand, but at least I'll be able to get over here and cash some diamonds. That's going to be stiff king of clubs. I know it. Yep, there's the 5-card spade suit. King of hearts, heart ruff. Is this cashing? No. Does West have a club remaining? No. Okay, down 4. Great auction. I mean, what an incredible opening lead as well by West. Queen 10 5th of spades just leads a spade like nothing else. I would probably lead a heart. But anyway, I guess, you know, if I was really playing this at match points, I probably wouldn't care because the opponents are just getting a 0. Alright, board 14. We open a spade, and no trump by our partner. We bid 3 spades. Our partner bids 4 spades. Alright, looks good to me. I mean, we have a good hand. 3 spades might not even do it justice, but it's probably fine. 9 of clubs lead. We can pitch 2 losers on the king, queen of hearts. Unfortunately, is there a way to make all the tricks? Yeah, I think so, right? Oh, well, it might depend on what West's second club spot is. If it's 9-6 doubleton, it could be singleton 9, but if it's like 9-6 doubleton, we could pitch 2 clubs on the ace, king, queen of hearts, and then take a roughing hook against the remaining club honor. set up the clubs, and hopefully get back there with the third round of spades to pitch 2 diamonds. Alright, well, let's see what happens when we try and pull trumps. I don't see any reason to reject playing for 2-2 spades. One of the opponents is high load in the suit. They frequently do this with a doubleton when they're counting trumps. So the 10 of spades is an entry. We know from the opening lead the king of clubs is over here with ease, so it doesn't really cost us to try this line of play. Ace, king, queen of hearts. Run the 10 of clubs. We'll get at least 1 club discard for our diamond. You know, there's an alternative. We could lead the 5 of clubs right now. If East ducks, then we win the 8. Oh, but we don't have 2 entries to take the roughing finesse. Yeah, never mind. Well, that's a little sad. Maybe when I play the 5, East will forget to cover with the 6. Nope. Okay, they get a trick. 12 tricks. Was a singleton club. West has done pretty well leading their singleton when it didn't matter, but against some of the earlier boards, they should have led their singleton and got a rough. 2 hearts. So we opened a heart, partner bid a no trump, forcing. We bid 2 diamonds, partner bid 2 hearts. Looks like a pretty normal auction to me. 10 of spades lead. Could be from an interior sequence, so it could be queen 10-9, but I think it's far more likely to be a doubleton or, you know, just 10-9 without the queen. But we'll see how the defense goes. So 10 of spades was led to the ace, and East did not return a spade, which makes me think that well, I don't know. This defense actually seems pretty normal, right? West forgot to lead trumps at trick 1 against this 2-suited auction, preventing diamond roughs. So we have 2 potential entries to dummy. I could try something like win the ace of hearts and lead a club. If West happens to have honor doubleton in the club suit, we can force a club trick. Alternatively, I could try something like win the ace of hearts and lead the 10 of diamonds. I mean, I figure I'm just going to play a diamond to the king, but maybe West like covers with the queen or jack. I guess regardless, I should win the ace of hearts and lead a diamond to the king. We have the potential to pick up a diamond trick even if the ace is offside, as long as East has ace queen third or ace jack third. We can then use the queen of hearts as an entry and lead a diamond towards the 10-9. Okay, let's give that a try. Good start. I saw West high-low in the heart suit. So I could have taken a spade finesse. For whatever reason, I've elected not to. I mean, I elected to play a diamond. I don't know. I didn't really give it a lot of consideration. Maybe I should have just like played a spade to the jack when I was over there. I was fixated on this possibility of setting up a diamond trick, and now I've realized that I am in a little bit of trouble. Well, I get to take the spade finesse now. It was offside anyway. Great. Down 3. So I could have run the 10 of diamonds if I wanted. I mean, it doesn't seem like the right way to play the hand. Low diamond to the king makes a ton of sense to me. But man, we have a lot of these pretty awful results. Down 3, down 2, down 2, down 4, down 3. I mean, a lot of these were not our fault. The robots have left us in pretty awful contracts. Last board of today's set, and then we'll see what the damage is. I really feel like we have close to a 40 on the round. It feels like everything has gone wrong. But maybe it's gone wrong for everyone at every table as well. 3 passes to us, we open a club, heart by west, 2 heart limit raise, double by east showing hearts, we jump to 4 clubs, which doesn't make any sense. If I look at a hand with a stopper in the opponent's suit and what is potentially a running suit of my own, I would be thinking 3 no trump, and I wouldn't find a bid that bypassed 3 no. So 4 clubs is kind of ridiculous. Like, I don't know what I would do with South's hand. I mean, I would probably bid something like 2 spades. Just to conserve space. Like, we can't have a spade fit. Partner didn't make a negative double. So, you know, 2 spades shouldn't really be taken that literally as trying to find a different suit to play in. It should just kind of show where my stuff is. I mean, oftentimes I would have 4 spades for that bid. But here we are. We have reached a cold club slam, and we're playing in the 4 level. Partner passed Gerber. Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about what's going on right now. We have 11 clubs, so pass shows 2 aces and Suicide Gerber. I had heard of Suicide Gerber. I just didn't actually understand the responses. So 2 aces for a pass. That feels pretty suicidal, I must say. Well, twice we played in a minor suit part score making 6. One time we played in a minor suit game making 6 when Slam was basically on no heart rough. How bad was it? 52. I don't believe this.